Mortal Kombat. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hello. Hello, this is Mr. Hornsby 3. This is the Mr. Hornsby 3 show. And today we are going to talk about Mortal Kombat, the Legacy Collection. I usually only do Mortal Kombat topic videos during Mortal Kombat month, but since, since we got this Legacy Collection announcement ever since they gave up on MK1, I wanted to talk about it and give my thoughts on Mortal Kombat, the Legacy Collection, because they announced some of the games that are going to be in this. A lot of people are saying there's going to be one more game in it, which will be fine with me because honestly, this thing is awesome. And there is one more game that I know a lot of people are talking about, and I'll talk about it in a minute. Also, stay tuned till the end of the video. I will have an announcement about Halloween Figure Havoc and possible match card. So stay till the end of the video. This one shouldn't be too long, so I'm going to talk about this and I'm going to end the video after I give the announcement I have about Halloween Figure Havoc. But anyway, so let's get into this. What was it? Earlier this year, we got the announcement that NetherRealm Studio was not releasing no more DLC for Mortal Kombat 1. They said we were done with that game. We're not doing no more with it. A lot of people thought there was going to be another DLC after the Chaos Reigns DLC. But apparently, because Chaos Reigns did not get that much publicity either, they just said hell with it. Let's give up on this game and do something that we know people will love and people will be excited for. And we're going to go ahead and release Mortal Kombat the Legacy Collection, because right after that, like a couple days after the announcement that they are done with DLC for Mortal Kombat 1, they then turn around a few days later. There's rumors going around about something else that they have in the works and all that, and then boom, they announce it. The Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection is going to have Mortal Kombat 1 through 4. Gonna have the arcade versions. It's gonna have some of the home console versions. It's gonna have some of the portable handheld things, like portable handheld releases and everything in it. And they announced Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat Ultimate 3. And they revealed all the home console versions they're going to put on this collection. They also revealed that you'll be able to have the option to play the arcade version. And I believe when this news was announced, I kind of talked about it a little bit during Mortal Kombat month. And I talked about, I remember when I played Mortal Kombat 4 in arcade. It was at Kings Island, over there in Cincinnati. Well, it's not really in Cincinnati, but it's in the Ohio area, around Cincinnati. And, I talked about how I played Mortal Kombat 3 and Ultimate 3 at Pepper Pot in Newport. Because when those games came out, they were in Pepper Pot in Newport. And I think I played the Mortal Kombat 1 arcade, but I didn't play it long. At the Newport Yellow Cab stand, which is no longer there. The Newport Yellow Cab stand, but the game's no longer there either. They turned it into a beer brewery. I can't say it right. Anyway. And then a couple days ago, they announced they're putting out, first they announced that Mortal Kombat Trilogy is going to be a part of this Legacy Collection. The PlayStation version, which I like the PlayStation version better because you get to play as Kentaro, you get to play as Motaro, you get to play as Shao Kahn, You even get to play as Goro. Before that, you never got to play as any of those characters. So it was good to see that you got to play as Kitaro, especially Kitaro, because I'm a big Kitaro fan. I like Kitaro better than Goro. And, you know, people are probably going to be like, no, Goro's the best, blah, blah, blah. No, I like Kitaro better. I like Kitaro better than Goro and Shiva. Shiva's a cool character and all, but I like Kitaro better than both of them. So, yeah. And I think Kitaro should have been the underboss again in Mortal Kombat 3, but instead they went with Motaro. So, yeah. But yeah, the trilogy version for PlayStation, which is cool. I already got the PlayStation. I got the 64 version too. I remember when I first seen Mortal Kombat 2. I'm like, this is a Mortal Kombat game I have no clue about. I knew about 1, 2, 3, 4, Ultimate, and, you know, Trilogy, and, well, not Trilogy, but I knew about, you know, Mythologies. I knew about, you know, I believe I knew about Gold. I don't know, I may not have known about Gold, but as they revealed Trilogy, I remember when I first played it, I'm like, whoa, I never played this one. And boy, was it hard. It took me a while to figure out how to beat almost every hill on that game, and I think I did beat every hill on that game. I beat the Novice Hill, I beat the Warrior Hill, I beat the 2 Master Hills, and then I went and found the PlayStation version. So I went and bought the PlayStation version, which I like better because, like I said, you get to play as Kitaro and, you know, Motaro and, you know, Shao Kahn and Goro. So I enjoyed that. But, yeah. So when they announced the PlayStation version of Trilogy, I'm like, yes! It's going to be in this Legacy Collection, which is great. You know, something I think people really, you know, don't realize about this Legacy Collection, because virtually people talk about how they want to see Mortal Kombat, Shaolin Monks, how they want to see Armageddon, Deception, they want to see freaking Deadly Alliance. Well, we are kind of getting Deadly Alliance. It's the Game Boy Advance version of it. So, yeah, we are getting Deadly Alliance. But, you know, fact of the matter is, I think this is a good lineup for this one, because they could always save the next one for down the road. I know a lot of people want to see Mortal Kombat 9. Honestly, I'm not even that high on Mortal Kombat. I'm not as high on Mortal Kombat 9 as a lot of other people were. It's kind of like how people said, well, I ain't as high on Batman Arkham Asylum as everybody else was. Which I like Arkham Asylum. Actually, out of the 3 Arkham games, I think I like that one the best. But, you know, if they only made one of those games, that would have been fine. But I know a lot of people had complaints about it, and, you know, so, yeah. And they're like, well, we didn't get to see Two-Face and Riddler and all that. But, you know, oh well. But, back to Mortal Kombat, yeah. I was excited when this announcement came out. And now they've revealed all the games that are coming. It's going to be Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 4, Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition, and I forgot what the other one's called. Then we're getting Mortal Kombat Trilogy. And then we got the announcement of Mythologies and Special Forces this past week. Mythologies and Special Forces are both going to be on the Legacy Collection. And now a lot of people just want to talk about Gold. And I get that. Mortal Kombat Gold is supposed to be the superior version of Mortal Kombat 4. Is it a little more difficult than Mortal Kombat 4? I don't know. Depends on how good you are at Mortal Kombat games. I mean, I was watching Daryl Slung's video the other day. He was playing Gold, and he didn't get that far. But yeah, honestly, He got pretty far, but he didn't finish it. So, anyway. So, yeah, I mean, and everybody's talking about how they predicted it rightly about how that, you know, the other games were trilogy and all that. And people have hope that gold is going to be the next one. And you know what? I think that should be the case, because if they're just doing the arcade era and, you know, all that, and just focusing on the earlier games, and yeah, that's the perfect way to do it. You get 1, 2, 3, 4. You get Ultimate 3, you get Trilogy, you get 4, then you get Gold. Get the arcade version. So yeah, I think yeah, they should go with yeah, they should have Gold on there. Because if you're putting Trilogy on there and you got Ultimate 3 on there, then why not put Gold for the people that want Gold? And I'm pretty sure that's going to be the next one they announce, which I think is going to be one of the next gaming events. Maybe they announce it in the next couple of weeks or so. But, yeah, might as well just put Gold on there. Make everybody happy, because people want to see Mortal Kombat Gold in this collection. Now, I'm excited to get a chance to play the arcade version, because I never got to play Mortal Kombat 2, the arcade. Like I said, I think I played one once at the cab stand, and because I didn't have enough quarters, I couldn't continue playing it. And I played 3 and Ultimate 3 a lot at Pepper Pod when frickin' people weren't hogging up those games. So a lot of people frickin' were hogging up the frickin' arcade of Mortal Kombat 3 and Ultimate when they were in Pepper Pod in Newport. And I played 4 at Kings Island. Yeah, I completely forgot, because I remember when I played, because I don't think I ever bought, prior to when I bought Mortal Kombat 4 for PlayStation, I never, you know, and I saw Goro, I'm like, wait a minute, was Goro in the arcade? But he wasn't, and people have confirmed that lately, but yeah. Goro wasn't in the arcade version of Mortal Kombat 4. I think Quan Chi was the guy you fight before you fought Shinnok. So, yeah. But anyway, that's besides the point. But yeah, I've played all the other ones, but I've never been able to find 2 and play 2. I played 3, I played Ultimate 3, and then when Newport had the Arcade Legacy down there in Newport, before the guy totally gave up on it, because I think that's what it was. The guy just gave up. He was so worried about his freaking Ohio one. He didn't care about that Newport one. But, excuse me, burped. Let me emphasize burped. For a certain friend of mine. But anyway, yeah, I mean, they really, you know, I never really found 2 to play. I only played the home version of 2, so it's going to be pretty cool to play the arcade version. And, you know, they had Mortal Kombat 2 at Treasure Isles a couple times, but a couple of those times it was shut down, and the other time I didn't have no freaking quarters to freaking play it. But, yeah, man, I've never gotten a chance to play the arcade version of Mortal Kombat. I was hoping that when Nostalgic announced they were making an arcade, I was hoping they'd get a Mortal Kombat arcade cabinet. They haven't yet, but I was hoping they would get at least Mortal Kombat 2 or something, or get Mortal Kombat 1. I don't care, but you know what? The funny thing is, I didn't play Mortal Kombat 1 arcade until after I played the home console version, because I played the Sega version. So I never got to play it until after I played the console version. But like I said, I only played it once. It was the Newport Yellow, just like, you know, they had the Newport, you know, Pepper Pod had the frickin' 3 and Ultimate 3. I believe before they had 3 and Ultimate 3, they also had the WrestleMania arcade game, which you've seen me do a playthrough of the Super Nintendo version of that. I don't think I did Super Nintendo version on YouTube. And the Saturn version. I don't think I did the Saturn version on YouTube either. I don't know. I might not have. I think I did those on Facebook. But I've done playthroughs of both of those games for Super and Saturn. I know there's a Sega version too. I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna buy 3 versions of WrestleMania the arcade. I'll just stick with the Saturn version, stick with the Super Nintendo version, and that'll be what I'll do. But anyway, no. I think I did do the playthrough of the Saturn version on YouTube earlier this year. Yeah, I think I did. But anyway, back to Mortal Kombat. But yeah, and then Mortal Kombat 3 came to Pepper Pot. It wasn't there long, and then right after that, we had Mortal Kombat Ultimate 3. We had Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Not too long after 3 had come to Pepper Pod, then we get Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. So, pretty excited for this Legacy Collection. All the behind-the-scenes stuff's going to be pretty cool and all that. And I don't know what else they're going to add. I hope they do add gold to the frickin' hope they do add gold to the Legacy Collection, so people will be happy about it. Because that's what people want. We don't want to see Mortal Kombat 9. We don't want to see the 3D era yet. Like, if this one does well, if the Legacy Collection does well for this first time, maybe they'll go back and they'll do another collection with all the Mortal Kombat games on it. Every single one, from Shaolin Monks to, Armageddon, Deception, Deadly Alliance, and Mortal Kombat 9. But then again, they probably do frickin' 10, 11, and frickin' Mortal Kombat 1 as well, so, yeah. We'll have to see. Also, that frickin' Mortal Kombat 2 movie's coming out, which I hope it's better than that 2021 one, because I didn't care for the 2021 one. So I hope that that's better. But not only that, we're getting a Street Fighter movie, and it's going to have a lot of wrestlers in it. And Jason Momoa. I don't know. I'm surprised. I don't know. Cody Rhodes is Guile. I just feel like that's dumb. But anyway, as long as it's not the as long as it's not the live action G.I. Joe movie that was called Street Fighter. Because that's what I always consider the original Street Fighter movie. It was a live action G.I. Joe disguised as a Street Fighter movie. Because that's what it felt like, But it didn't feel like a thing where you're competing against all these people around the world. But yeah. Hey, I'm looking forward to test my skills against people online with the Mortal Kombat game too. See how good I really am at Mortal Kombat. I think I'm pretty good at Mortal Kombat, the older games. And I rarely get beat by someone when I play the older games. Someone rarely beats me. So I rarely get beat at the older games when I've played them. Because I have like almost all of them. I don't have gold because I don't have a Dreamcast yet. I'm going to get the Sega frickin' CD, but I might have to wait until that becomes more widely available. I might just say, fuck it, either get the GameCube next year or get the frickin' Dreamcast. But, yeah. And then maybe I'll get Mortal Kombat Gold, even though it'll be on the Legacy Collection. If they put it on the Legacy Collection. We'll have to see, but very exciting time to be a Mortal Kombat fan because you got a new movie coming out. Despite what I feel about the other movie. You got the Legacy Collection to look forward to. Even if the movie's bad. Which I'm pretty sure it will be. 2021 wasn't that good. I do like how Shao Kahn looks in this, although it still looks too like a modern frickin' Shao Kahn. I mean, seriously, it still looks too much like the modern Shao Kahn from frickin' Mortal Kombat X and 11 and all that stuff. So, yeah. We'll have to see. When we come down, it looks like we're not going to get Katara, but at least we're going to get Quan Chi in a Mortal Kombat movie, so that's exciting. So, even if that movie sucks, which comes out in October, we got the Legacy Collection to look forward to. Because golly, if the Legacy Collection comes out not too long after that movie and people hate that movie, at least the Legacy Collection will wash the bad taste out of our mouths of the Mortal Kombat movie. But we'll have to see. I still think it was stupid with them going with Carl Urban. I just think they should have went with someone else. You know, someone else that could have played that character outside of Carl Urban. I don't know. I think it's stupid. But that's my thoughts on it. You know, I'm still gonna go see the movie, and I'm gonna hope it's good, because if it's not, I don't know. I think I get it right, especially with how much time it's taken between this one and the last one we had. Let's see what last one came out 2021. It's 2025. That's just like with the new Spider-Verse movie. I hope it's not going to be bad, because the last one came out, a couple years ago, and then it's going to take till 2027 for the next one, when you end it on a cliffhanger ending. But we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. This is going to be pretty much a gaming week, because outside of tomorrow's video, which ain't going to be a gaming video, pretty much going to be a gaming week, because then now that I'm done talking about the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection and the announcements of the games, I never even played Special Forces, so this will be my first time playing Special Forces. I hear it's a terrible game. I have Mythology. I actually kind of like Mythology. I even liked Mythology back then. I know a lot of people hated it back then, and I know a lot of people now say they enjoy it a little bit better than they did back then. It's just that, you know, the controls are terrible, is what people are saying. But, you know, I like Mythology. I was hoping they'd make a sequel to it. Apparently they did with Special Forces. But apparently Special Forces was worse than Mythologies. So, yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to the Legacy Collection. I hope they do put Mortal Kombat Gold on there. Because, you know, you can't do the whole, well, we're going to do, this classic era, but we're not going to put gold on there. That wouldn't make no sense. So I think, yeah, they'll put gold on there. Just because of the fact that it would make sense for them to put gold on there. I mean, it makes perfect sense for them to put gold on there, so, yeah. Put gold on there. Give the people what they want. But, yeah. I know they're doing a rewind feature for Mortal Kombat Mythologies. I know newer kids ain't gonna be able to play that game and beat it. But, anyway, yeah. Alright, before I get out of here, I wasn't expecting this video to be this long, but, you know, things happen. Anyway, before I get out of here, I got an announcement about Halloween Figure Havoc. So, look, the lineup was originally going to be 3 world title matches. I was going to have Great Muta against frickin' Vader for the WCW International World Heavyweight title. I am switching that match out for a U.S. title match. Undertaker had an open challenge match for his Alliance World Heavyweight Championship he was going to do. That's generally one I'm using for a WWF/WWE version. I'm removing that one and saving that for another show as well. The Muta and Vader and this Undertaker Open Challenge will both be on different shows, but they're not going to be on Halloween Figure Havoc. I was going to have Big Show against The Rock for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. That might get altered, and I'll explain that tomorrow when I do the build for that show, because I'm starting to build tomorrow. And I know I didn't post it in the Facebook post from my fan page, but yeah, I'm going to do that one tomorrow. I'm going to switch something up, because I had a better idea for a better match and a better outcome than what I had planned for Rock and Big Show. The only match that's staying intact is the Rick Rude Ric Flair match. And something might get added to that match, so we'll see. We'll find out tomorrow or as the build goes on for Halloween Figure Heaven. Because I'm doing it on October 10th, which that'll be the day my wife and my daughter go on that trip to Salem. But I'm going to be doing that. Maybe I'll do it in live stream form. Because the last Wrestling Figure show I did after I started live streaming video game playthroughs. So, yeah. And as you've seen, Friday, last Friday I said my frickin' TV flanked out on me. And then I tested it Saturday. Now it wasn't working the Friday before. But I didn't play it this past Friday because I thought it was done. Then I tried it Saturday and it worked fine. And then I used it yesterday to play my new copy of GTA Vice City I got for Xbox. So I had to get a new one. Because my other one was freaking messed up. It was freezing and all that stuff. So I bought a new one. So yeah. There's going to be some tweaks to Halloween Figure Havoc's card. And you'll find out tomorrow what all those tweaks are. That'll be better explained on tomorrow's video. But let me know what you guys think of the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. I know the kids that watch this probably ain't going to give a damn about it because they're all about the newer shit and all that garbage. So, but even people that didn't fully were like kids when them games first came out, like my cousin Brandon and that. But even when they were kids, and they don't care about it, but I do. And a lot of other people do that played those games as kids. So yeah, my cousin Brandon was born in the early '90s. So yeah, but anyway. So yeah, I'm very excited for the Legacy Collection. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think they're going to put Mortal Kombat Gold on there? Especially with the fact they've announced Trilogy, they've announced Special Forces, they've announced frickin' Mythologies. Do you all think that the next one will be gold? Let me know in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe for more. Hit the bell notification to be notified when I do a new video every week. I haven't done that I haven't talked about that in a while. But yeah, be notified when I do a new video, like when I do my reaction and talk about the Halloween game that was announced a few days ago. This is the one John Carpenter was working on, and I said, when I heard about this game, I'm like, man, I hope it's gonna be like the Friday the 13th game. It sounds like it might end up being like the Friday the 13th game. So we will find out more as it gets closer to that game, but it don't come out till next year, which is ridiculous. So people who's done with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you gotta stick with that shitty game longer until they put out the new Halloween game. And like I said, I hope it's just like Friday the 13th the game. Hopefully they do it that way. Hopefully they just say, you know what, fuck this. Everybody wants Friday the 13th the game back. They reopened the servers in October. Reopened the servers for that. Give us something to play, because people are sick and tired of the frickin' Chainsaw Massacre game. But that'll do it. Catch you guys later. Peace out.